Welcome back to Diecast Emporium. Today we're going to be taking a look at the CCM, or Classic Construction Models, Caterpillar 6020B hydraulic excavator in 1:48 scale. This is a closed edition model, which means they are no longer available, and this model was released in 2015. So just a little bit about the real machine before we go into the model. So this was a completely new design, a revolutionary design by Caterpillar. It was meant to be paired with Cat's 777G off-highway dump truck. It comes in and weighs at 240 tons. It has a buggy capacity of 15.7 cubic yards, and it's powered by a Caterpillar C32 12-cylinder diesel engine, putting out an impressive 1,043 horsepower. For the model, it retailed at $550 and only 1,100 were made. Most of them sold out quickly to pre-orders. Again, it's worth bearing mention because I know I'll get about 50 comments on it. It is a closed edition model, meaning that you cannot go to any of my partners and buy this model, I do not believe. And you definitely cannot go to CCM and buy it. The reason being is because it has long been discontinued, long sold out, long accounted for. So if you want one of these, your best bet is to get on an auction site and hope you get lucky. But do be aware that you're going to be paying a considerably more amount of money than what the MSRP was when this model came out in 2015. Anyway, so it has a detailed cab, which we'll get into in a minute. Full engine, opening doors, movable boomstick and bucket, metal tracks with tensioners on it, made completely in diecast, and it was a 2015 closed edition release. So, just how big is this excavator, you ask? Well, let's bring in one of the useless Diecast Emporium employees that stands around all day in the display case, contributing absolutely nothing to society. We'll put down the staircase here, the access stairway, and we'll pose him next to it. And as you can see, he kind of looks like an ant. So this mining shovel is truly massive. So we'll get rid of Harry and put him back to doing absolutely nothing. Starting out with the stairs, I suppose. The handrails are metal. You can hear that. CCM very rarely cuts corners on quality, which accounts for the price. It folds up nicely, and it will stay in the folded up position when you're screwing around, posing the arm and stick and things like that. The tracks do roll really well, and that is helped along by the fact that they are tensioned. Right here, your graphics are very nice and crisp. You have your Cat 6020B, a couple warning graphics here. Inside the cab is very, very detailed, and hopefully with just some light here, we'll be able to pick it up, where you'll be able to see it a little bit better. There's Caterpillar on the back of the operator's seat, and flanking him are two sets of controls along with a HD monitor, and to his left-hand side is a long row of controls. On the bottom of the screen, you see the two tracks of the machine, the long hydraulic pistons, and a nice Cat logo under the cab. Some smaller details, lights up here, a nice windshield wiper right here. All right. This is where it's going to get tough, so I'll do my best. All right. I hope my camera does this justice. Look at the hydraulic line pumps and detail and hoses all the way, starting from here, all the way up the stick and boom. Changes from black and yellow. You have an incredible amount of detail there. Two exhausts here, two air cleaners, two fire extinguishers, an orange beacon light here. Pumps here, which I assume would be for diesel or some of your hydraulics. I'm not 100% sure on that. Looking over here are some of your opening compartments. You've got your warning labels here. And this compartment right here opens. This door right here opens. It's got mesh on it. And you can see a little bit of the engine detail through there. And there's the mesh on it. But because of where this is and where this is, these two doors are a little bit difficult to get open and can get a little aggravating at times. Alright, so let's move to the rear and see what we can see. Okay, so you have your huge cat counterweight. Here's one of your doors that's open. Both of these are mesh. Both of these will open to reveal some engine detail. And they will close. I suggest using a pointer. There you go. There's detail on the other side. I always suggest using a pointer just because it lessens the chance of you chipping any paint or anything like that. But tons of detail, even inside. And that's really nice to see because, you know, a lot of model companies are like, hey, nobody's really going to care what's inside of this whole, you know, box, for lack of a better term. Why go through the intricate detail of getting everything to scale and putting it in there and making it look all pretty if nobody's going to give a crap? Well, a lot of people do give a crap. And it looks quite nice. So you can this is one of the best models on the market to pose getting some service done on it for just that reason. Bringing over here, we've got a mirror with a silvered surface. Another ladder here. I mentioned that this door also opened. And now we'll take a closer look at the bucket. So it does have 6 teeth on it. They're super aggressive, very nice looking. Actually, the whole bucket itself. The whole bucket itself is really nice looking. Go ahead and lift this up carefully for you. You can see the wear plating and detail. That'll definitely go through some heavy material for you. 2 hydraulic rams leading to it. So this thing will certainly go through the toughest of your furniture that you have, without question. So in terms of the functionality, all of these rams and hydraulic rams are, it should be noted, extremely stiff. And the reason I'm not showing you a lot of the function is because it's jerky. And I don't want to grab something and end up with a handful of parts. So that would not be a good idea to do. So I'm sure it would loosen up with time, but I'm not one that wants to particularly take that chance. However, it can be safely assumed that if you look at the amount of cylinder play that comes out of these jackets, that the digging depth and the lifting height, all that kind of stuff that you would want to pose this with, can be safely achieved without a problem. So that is the CCM 6020B. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. No, it's not the best review, but sometimes you got to make do with what you have. If you guys have any questions or suggestions or anything else that you would like to see, let me know. If there's, you know what I could do actually, that's just occurred to me. If you guys do want to see pictures of it lifting or it dumping or scooping or, you know, excavating, etc., I could probably do that on the Instagram page. It would probably be a lot easier for me to do that with pictures instead of a video. So if you do want me to do that and you do want to see that, let me know. And I have no problem whatsoever throwing up a couple pictures on the Diecast Emporium Instagram page. So if that's something you want me to do, let me know. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your support. Hope you have a great week. Take care. We'll see you soon.